So, this is day 2 of the Southside angling species hunt. I've been planning to post a video sooner, and I've been out trying to fish and post videos, but I haven't been catching that much. The tides and the conditions haven't exactly been ideal recently, and I had a video planned for Dun Laoghaire, but the clips off my camera got deleted, so I've had to go out and refilm. So this video is pretty much splicing 2 or 3 sessions together from Dun Laoghaire and a few other spots. So anyway, enjoy, and let's get into the first place of the day, which is down on Bull Island, going for common goby. So I was just trying to see if I could spot and fish for any gobies, and I managed to find where they're all at.
Feel special. No heaven on earth if I can't be with you. Swim me your eyes so I can tell the truth. I got so high, oh, I can't leave.
So this right here is a common goby. I'm pretty sure the identification here is the 2 lines. I'll put in a video here that you'll find on their face, but they are very, very, very cool fish to get. So I'm gonna put some clips in here. So, I managed to get common goby off the list. Finally, it took a while to get, but it's a great one to have on the list. So, now I'm going to try and go for sea bass, and I'm seeing some fish flash and jump. So, I think they're feeding on something, so hopefully if I can find out what that is, I can try and catch one. So I was trying out for sea bass there, and I was seeing mullet and sea bass feeding on little bait fish, and I had them come up, follow my lure around. They were quite small, so I couldn't exactly get them to bite my hook. But I'm gonna try and head off now and see if I can find any other spots that produce anything. And if not, I will switch to another few videos of me catching in Dun Laoghaire. So I've taken a trip down to Dun Laoghaire, and I'm at the Dun Laoghaire car park, I think it is, near the roundabout, and I'm hopefully going to go for a few species that can be found here. So I'm not going to spoil any of the species that can be caught, but I'm using a little cheb weight attached to a small hook now. I'm just going to put a separate video of that and show you. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Got one. So I just got the first fish of the day there. Little rock goby. Pretty common in and around Dun Laoghaire, so I'm just gonna get him released there. He goes. Rock goby. Got one. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh. So, second fish of the day there. Another small rock goby. My gasp there was, I thought it was a red-lipped goby because I saw the shrimp in its mouth there. So that was just on me there. we go. Third fish of the day, another small rock goby. Let's get him back. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, this is the fourth fish of the day, another little rock goby. I think I'm going to try for some other species now, maybe pollock. So, I was just trying to get some other species and I seen these in the water. Now, it might be quite hard to tell, and I tried to get an underwater clip of them, but you might be able to see a spot on some of their tails. And that is because these actually are two-spot gobies, which is pretty class because it's the first time I have ever seen them out in Dun Laoghaire. It's just I've never noticed them. So it's a cool thing to see, so I'm just gonna get back to it. So, me and Rowan, you can find him on Instagram at RS Fishing, Ireland, I think, managed to get 3 little fish here that are quite common in Dun Laoghaire. So that is a gold cine wrasse there, the big one. That's actually quite big for what you usually find for gold cine. So Edster here again. That gold cine that Rowan caught, I've actually caught them before and I had them in a video and that clip of me catching them got deleted. So it was behind the info booth, just where a lot of the other fish were caught. Small size 20 hook, bit of shrimp, and you just pull them up all the time. But I'm just gonna put in the video of that and the cards, and yeah, the little blooper there. I managed to get this little blenny here, so I'm going to get a picture with the card and release him, and a rock goby. So you can catch these almost everywhere in Dun Laoghaire, but we managed to get them at this car park spot down on the rocks. So, I've managed to get here a small whiting. So, these are very common in Dun Laoghaire and you can find them around the back of the info booth near the bandstand. So, they're good crack to get. And yeah, anyway, let's get a picture with the card and release them. So, I managed to catch the second species of the day. Now, this is another little goby species. I'm quite sure it's a sand goby, but I'll put in the correction here if I'm wrong. So, get some better shots of this guy. So, I've now learned that fish I've caught wasn't actually sand goby. It was a painted goby. Now, I was a bit confused when I first caught it because sand goby have a blue mark on their dorsal fin. And I thought it could be a common goby because common goby don't have that and look identical to sand goby. But it was actually a painted goby. I don't know the difference between any of these. I'll put in a picture of each 3 here and just show you what they all look like. And you can determine the difference. But I also did not do an outro for Dun Laoghaire. And I ended up packing up after that because Dun Laoghaire was very slow that day. But there will be more to be caught in the future. So that is day 2 of the Southside angling species hunt finished. So like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into the credits.